Park for your second half here. 0-0 in the first half. But interested to see how both teams approach this second half. Looks like they've both set up the same way anyway. No changes in their formation, as you would expect at this stage of the game.
Yeah, no changes in the personnel either. I see Paddy there. I suppose just before the game kicks off, the second half, just a little shout out for our club draw. Some fantastic prizes, €5,000 for the winning prize, and lots of other fantastic prizes. So €10 each, 3 for 20. You couldn't beat it. So thanks for the support, everyone.
Yep, all need it for sure. As our referee has had a good game so far tonight, in fairness to him. Gets us underway here. As Ryan Rennie pings one out to this far side, and as Talon just lets that go out for a throw in. So more of the same. It was a good, decent first half in fairness football wise. Maybe a couple of goals now in the second half.
Yeah, well, Harps are playing up onto their favoured town end here in the second half, so hopefully they'll be inspired a little bit more by that.
With a header forward, and Talon heads one off Sean O'Donnell. He'll get the throw for the away team. Of course, both teams playing 2 games last weekend, so no doubt they'll be looking to use the bench in the second half at some stage. That might just make the difference here at Finn Park for either team. That's a good feat by Doherty. Looks for Mackinson. Goes back to the reliable McCallion. Gets out of his feet. Looks to go forward. It's a decent ball done McNamee. Takes it under control instantly. Rooney pings one out to Doherty. Oh, Flood just loses his footing, and David picks it up again. There's a break on here. As Christopher drives into the heart of the Harps defence. He's released it out here to George, is it? He's just been... Oh, and the ball has somehow found the back of the net there. It was a half-decent strike by George. And 1-0 to the away team here. Rory, your thoughts on that one?
It's just an awful start to the second half by Harps. Finn Park has just gone deathly silent. It was decent enough strike from George. Just low and hard. Maybe come off the surface that bit quicker, and Rory Kelly just couldn't reach it down into the corner. But no doubt about it. Listen, Harps are going to have to lift it here.
Yeah, credit to Christopher, who just drove into the heart of the Harps defence and just released the ball out to George. It took up a good position just at the corner of the box, and he had no hesitation in pulling the trigger. As you said, low and hard on that slick surface. So the team talk out the window for Harps, I guess, and Trude will be delighted at the start of that second half. So Harps look to rebuild again as the Sport gets behind them again. McNamee looked to lay one off, but it's well defended again on that far side by Walsh. So a real test of character here now once again for Dave Rogers' team here. They've shown good character in the last few weeks here at Finn Park. I'd look for that again, but again a bit of space in the middle of the field as Kelly comes out and claims that one, and that would have been an absolute disaster as Lennon jumped up and got a head on that, and I'll tell you what, just for the angle, or right behind it here, Rory, that look when he headed it was going straight in, but just luckily enough for the keeper, it's just gone out wide.
It was definitely heart in the mouth stuff there from us, the crowd, and Rory Kelly, no doubt. He was obviously trying to spring the counter attack very quick there, but Treaty Man read it, and we almost paid the price. Yeah.
I think I actually took it in the face because the referee was just checking was he okay there before he let Kelly restart the play. So 1-0 here at Finn Park to the away team Treaty, and it could have been 2 there just as handy, but the home team dodged a big bullet there as Treaty launched one into the box again, and Scott Wars under this one. McNamee flicks it on, BJ Bandit gets on it. Oh, it's gone through Flood, but Kevin Porter picks up the pieces. He finds Flood, who flicks one round the corner, but too much on it. Yeah, interesting to see if maybe Dave Rogers, who's on the ward there with Murph down there, if he might employ Ryan Flood on his left-hand side row. He was very effective here against Galway last week.
Listen, it is a super game against Galway, Ryan. I think his natural position is out this left side because, we all know that, the skill he possesses with that left foot, and it'd be nice to see him giving a run out this left side.
Yeah, Kevin Porter with the foot there, but he's refs played on as Dai McCallion drives into the midfield, looking to drive his team on. See, great switch there as Doherty flicks it on to the lively O'Donnell. Oh, he's just tricked his man there. It's brilliant. Oh, he just couldn't get enough purchase on the shot. He did everything right there, Rory. Just maybe the final shot, just too close to the keeper, maybe.
Yeah, Shawnee rolled his man lovely there. Got the ball out from under his feet. Opened his body out, and you were just waiting for it to stroke it into the corner. But I think he just pulled across it ever so slightly. Didn't lift it up over the keeper, and just the keeper claimed it. But good chance by Harps. A decent response.
Yeah, probably more time there than he thought once he made that good turn. But credit to the keeper, Chambers, who smothered it. So as you say, yeah, a great response there from the home team, looking to get that equaliser. I did say we're looking for a good second half here. We certainly started brightly here. Both teams, and the current shows well for that. And Talon will get on this and ping it into the box. He's overplayed it though. There'll be a throw in the far side as Kevin Porter looks to get on with the play as quick as they can. A wee bit of urgency is needed from the home team right now as they go and search that equaliser as we're into the 52nd minute. Enough to go long. McNamee looks to break lines as he chases that one up into the corner.
It's been a feature of Harps play here this last number of weeks, Paddy. You come back to the 4-3 win here at home to Cove, and then last week's game 2-2 at home to Galway. Harps have gone behind, and they've always got back into it. They have shown good spirit. They've shown that they can do it in the past. They're going to have to do it again here tonight. I see there are a number of the Harps substitutes warming up there down on the touchline. So I'm sure Dave Rogers will be having his thoughts now.
Yeah, another break here for Christopher again as he drives into that midfield. It's a really good ball to Lennon. He looks to pick up the back post. Oh, Kern almost gets on it, and it's just fell awkwardly there to number 10, George, but he just got underneath it. It was an awkward one to take, but it could be a feature this second half. Harps looking to build up, but I'll tell you what, Treaty, when they break with a bit of pace and a bit of accuracy.
Yeah, young Adam Lennon up and down this right-hand side all night. He's really, really impressed me, both going forward and in defence.
Yeah,
another dangerous ball across there.
Yeah, it was Christopher in the midfield again, getting on that fast break. It's a bad touch there, but McNamee's been caught late. That's a free kick and a free kick only. O'Riordan was definitely late there with a tackle. Looks like he just clipped him.
Yeah, he just left a little bit in on Tony there. Chance for Harps to swing one in here from Ryan Flood. A bit of action going on down in the Harps bench here as well. See Max Hutchinson getting warmed up, ready to come on. Yeah. As Ryan Flood, like to see him maybe put a bit of pace on this one, Rory. Somebody can attack it. That's a really good ball. It was just overplayed just a wee bit. It was the Scott War looking to get on the end of it. A good ball in by Flood. Super ball in. That's the thing, every time he gets the ball out in this left-hand side, Ryan Flood can deliver a dangerous ball. I thought Scott War had got ahead of his man, got up early, and he was winding up to put that in the back of the net. But unfortunately, just didn't get the connection that he wanted. Yeah, so Chambers in no hurry to get on with his goal kick as he looks long again out to the wing, but it's easy for Scott Ward to put forward, but Ludden launches it back into the Finn Harps half, and Kevin Porter just a wee bit too eager to get on that. I think it was a strong play there from the treaty forward Dean George, the goal scorer. He just made a wall there, and Kevin just couldn't get through. So again, dangerous ball again that Harps have to deal with.
55th minute here at Fun Park as Tree look to add to their 1-0 advantage. It's a dangerous ball in, but Ryan Flood should get on that. He's a good flick clearance, but it's picked up in midfield by the lively Barry. And Talon puts one back into the box. Kern holds it up brilliantly. Oh, there's a wee chance here for Lennon. He's done well, edge of the box, but well blocked by Ryan Flood. As Christopher had the shot, took a deflection. It's going to be a corner here as Trinity enjoy a spell of possession here in the second half. And it's going to be Hutchinson is going to come in here. And he's going to replace the Stephen Doherty. So maybe we'll see Ryan Flood coming over to this left side, Rory, as we predicted. Again, I don't think Stephen Doherty's done much wrong tonight. It's just maybe looking to get Flooding out on that left side, maybe, just to get a bit more attacking-minded player up this left side. But they need to defend this corner first, as it's a well-worked corner. It's a dangerous ball into the box. Rory Kelly, he's flat it back at Lennon. Oh, there was certainly a great chance there for Lennon to hit the target. He just sliced across it with his right foot, Rory, and just put it out for a goal kick. It was definitely a half chance there.
Yeah, that's a couple of sighters that Lennon has had now in this game. You know, I thought Rory Kelly done well there initially to palm that ball away there. But good snapshot from the edge of the box by Lennon.
Yeah, and Flood's well challenged by Talon, who wins the header. And Christopher has had a good second half so far, winning the ball back for his team. David goes to Talon, and Hutchin gets his first touch. And Scott Wara drives into the middle of the field. It's well played by the big centre half. And he goes for Kevin Porter, who puts the ball up the wing for O'Donnell. No, he's just delayed. It's good defending again. Walsh again. They've been solid. The partnership in there for Trudy with Walsh on the left and O'Riordan on the right. Rory, as a former centre half yourself, they've been impressive, haven't they? They
haven't given much away now. That's in fairness to them. You know, Shawnee has been our most potent attacker there tonight, working really hard up there, the lad. But no, they haven't got much change out of the Treaty defence just yet.
Yep. So there's going to be a long throw again from Tony McNamee. Love to get the flick on at the near post. Again, it's Walsh with the header. Oh, it was just headed back in there by, it goes Hutchison to get on that. He'll certainly add a wee bit of height and a bit of steel to the midfield, Rory.
Yeah, listen, he's a fine athlete, Max Hutchinson. You know, he'd be disappointed to be left out of the starting lineup tonight. So let's see if he gives us the right reaction to coming on as sub.
Yeah, dangerous big kick out, but McCannon again has judged it well. But it's a super touch by Christopher, who's been impressive in the middle of the field for Treaty tonight. As Harps look to build up again. And Kevin Porter, good patience as it goes back to Scott Wara. As Harps advance up to this far side, it's a ball through the middle, but over half an hour to go. You don't want to be panicking too early. You'd like to see them build up a bit more, Rory, and maybe get the ball out on this left-hand side too. Ryan Flood now is out here.
That's it. They just need to show a little bit of patience. You know, there's plenty of time left here. We know we can play the football. So, you know, that was a long ball through there from Scott Wara, and really didn't give Tony much of a chance going through the middle there. So, but no, listen, take our time, build up the play, try and get it out the left side here to Ryan Flood.
Yeah. As McCallion goes along to BJ Banda, who's demanding that ball, looking to get in this game a wee bit more. Is Tony McNamee up this left side. This is a chance now maybe to release Flood. We can ping it into the box. And oh, there's no surprise. Oh, what an effort by Porter. And again, it's that man Walsh, who's been absolutely fabulous tonight, who right on the line, he just cleared it off. And no wonder his teammates are congratulating him, as always if he scored a goal there, the way to clear that ball.
Listen, there's no doubt about it. This clean sheet means a lot to these Treaty defenders. Fantastic play down the left-hand side there. We were asking for it earlier in the first half, Paddy, and we can see, you know, the change that Dave made there after half-time. You know, Ryan Flood, what a fantastic ball, and Kevin Porter, very unlucky. He couldn't have done much else there. Let's deal with this corner now, Harps.
Yeah, as a ball
refs just stopped it here.
No doubt Chambers would like to do a bit better with the cross. He just kind of got under just a wee bit, and it just broke free to Porter delivering right. He sent it goalwards, and again Walsh just right place, right time, cleared his lines. But The danger isn't gone yet for the away team as Ryan Flood will no doubt put this into the box. He's going to work a short one here with McNamee, is it? The tricky McNamee is going to put it instead. It's well cleared by Kern, the centre forward. Again doing his defensive duties. Porter now the left man in the box this time. Flood's going to try one from distance. A wee bit far out maybe. And it's a good header. There's a break on here as the man in the middle is completely free. And they're going to find him, are they? Yeah, Lennon gets on this. And he's trying to trick his way into the box. It's a dink to the back post, but Flood's there to see the danger clear. Hutchison with a half clearance. Trying to get into this game as well. The referee gives advantage. Kern steps inside, but he's been good tackle by Hutchison. That's what he's in there to do. And Sean O'Donnell's been clipped again. And this time it's O'Riordan who takes him down.
Yeah, good work from Max Hutchinson in there. You know, it was dangerous. Like Treaty are looking to pick Harps off there on the break again. But, you know, it was good work by Max. He's had a good spell since his introduction.
Yeah, so could be the story of the second half, like I said earlier. Harps on the attack and a quick, fast break by Treaty. So we got a cat and mouse here as Mackison throws one and it comes off the chest of Sean O'Donnell. So Hutchison again, he should be dominates the heading again. No doubt Treaty now will be aware of this threat on the left side that Ryan Flood possesses. No surprise to see Harps trying to build up over on this side as they look for the American. But as Mackison puts one into O'Donnell again, he's just flicked it up in the air. Again, like I say, maybe a bit more patience, Rory, as Maxim drilled one into the box there. Not much O'Donnell could do with that one.
No, it's a tall ask really for Shawnee to win a header in there against the Treaty centre half. So
yeah, and the Kern of all the space and room to take that one down. McCanyon drills one and looked like it might have come off the Treaty man, but the linesman closer to me. And it's a throw in his talent. We'll look to take this. So the right back talent throws us inside. It's a wee bit too easy as Lennon gets on it. He clips one into the back post. Rory Kelly gets on it though. Far too easy getting in there, Rory. Just a simple throw in that was just put inside.
Yeah, it was just switched off there. You know, that could have developed into something really, really dangerous. Luckily enough, Rory Kelly got on the end of it. The ball was just overplayed. But, you know, Harps have to keep it tighter at the back there. You know, be switched on all the time and just be patient.
Yeah. Chance for Flurry, but just again, that ball just a wee bit overplayed there. Just.
Yeah, it was the right idea, though. It was the right idea.
I have the feeling there's going to be another goal or two in this game. I don't see it finishing 1-0. But time will tell again as Talon throws it long looking for Kern, but it's Mackison who wins that, and Hutchison's won a number of headers now to come into that midfield. As BJ Banda lays it off. And Flood just maybe a wee bit rushed again, maybe just need to find their man a bit better. As Hutchison does better there, yep. As you want to see, just a bit of patience in the passing. Plenty of time left on the clock. As Ty McCallion finds Scott Warra. McNamee, who's dropped in to pick it up. Ryan Rooney gets on it. It's more like it from Harps as they patiently build up and into the middle third of the pitch. Just Kevin Porter now this time finds BJ Banda. There's a super build-up play. There's chance for, it's good header by Talon. Ball's competed for in the box, and again good defending by Treaty to be fairness. But much better play there by Harps Roars. They built up through the thirds that time, and you could see the difference it made.
Absolutely. That's just a clear example of what we're saying there. Just be a little bit more patient. Definitely the more linkages in the middle of the park there. Ryan Rennie again there. That's better football now from Harps.
Yeah, and again they've released O'Donnell down this right hand side, but the ball's just coming hard. And O'Donnell just felt the pressure of the Treaty defender. He's done enough. O'Donnell gets on it again. Oh, he's been done again by, I think it was Walsh that time again. He's definitely going to see a yellow card this time. Yeah.
Yeah, the ball just wasn't there to be won at that time. It's just a little bit late there. The ref just showed no hesitation and dealing out the yellow card. A dangerous situation here now, you know, for Ryan Flood to get on with his left foot over the right hand side. Tight angle, mind you.
Yeah. A couple of half chances in the second half for Trade to extend their lead, but certainly a big chance. Porter was very unlucky not to equalise, but it was that man Walsh got it off the line there. So another opportunity to put the keeper under pressure here. And looks like Treaty are going to make a change pretty soon here as well, but I'm sure they'll wait till. So it's going to be Ryan Flood. Now he steps over it, and Ryan Rooney whips it in. It's well defended by I think it was Barry there, one of the smallest men on the pitch, got a head on that and clears his lines again. As the current comes sliding in, he takes us out. Dave Rogers. Yeah, it was good defensive play there by Barry in his own edge of his box as he just got the head on it, and he didn't stop there. He chased it out and got a good tackle in to get on it, but I think it's Enda Kearns going down here. Centre forward is working hard tonight, leading the line for the away team.
Yeah, Harps just tried to switch it up a little bit there. You know, obviously the Treaty defence might have been expecting a whipped-in ball from Ryan Flood, but in fairness, you know, Ryan Rennie, he did deliver a good ball, just didn't beat the first man. It was very good defending actually by the Treaty defender. But Harps, a small break in play, just straight over to the bench. And Dave Rogers busy down there in the sidelines, getting more instructions across. Substitution here as well. I see young Aaron McLaughlin.
Yeah, he's going to. Yeah, we talked about Aaron McLaughlin earlier, part of the Mulder Academy, and been a Fun Harps since under 13s, and he'll replace Kevin Porter. Kevin Porter, a good game tonight, Rory. Obviously, just looking for a bit of fresh legs out on that right hand side. You'd think, as Ryan Rennie's going to push out there, and Aaron's going to play more through the middle. Dave Rogers puts on his second sub tonight, and Trudy will make. Don't sure look like they're making any subs yet, but there's one or two warming up down the far side there. So Curran looks like he's going to be okay to continue for now anyway. As Scott Warwick gets on the ball again, looks forward, but it's not many options going forward, so it's going back here to Dahi McCann, who pangs this ball the whole way out here to the left hand side to Floody, who has been judged to be offside.
That must have been a tight call. I thought it was a fantastic ball across. Switch of play by Dahi McCallion, but you know, Ryan was called off for offside there. Didn't really see it myself, but he must have went a little bit early. But Aaron McLaughlin, I'm sure, was chomping at the bit to get on here tonight. He scored against Treaty down in Limerick earlier in the season. A very attacking substitution by Dave Rogers, bringing Keevan off. Keevan very unlucky not to get on the score sheet earlier.
Hutchison wins the header. Ryan McLaughlin tries to get on it, but Hutchison just adjusts to being, again, maybe too eager to get through the man there. Harps looking to up the ante as we enter the last quarter of this game, as time is starting to run out for Fun Harps. Trudy have shown a bit of good game management so far in the second half, getting that early goal at the start of the second half. As the home fans show their appreciation to Kevin Porter as he makes his way to the bench there. And Magnuson just dinks one over to Ryan Rooney, but it's just overplayed a little bit. It'll be a throw into Trudy in the far side. Nice turn by Kern, and well defended by McCallion.
Yeah, well marshalled there by Dahi. Quick throw in from the Treaty left, and Dahi was there to clean up. He's given away a corner here, so Harps are going to have to get themselves set again.
So just to bring you around the grounds as they approach the end of those games, Cove Ramblers are 3-2 up against Bray. Waterford 2-1 up against Galway. Good, going well for Waterford. And Wexford are 3-2 up against Kerry. Those games are into that 80-plus minute. But here at Fun Park, 68 minutes gone. It's 1-0 to the away team as Rory Kelly gets a punch on that. And then we'll look to pick up the second phase. And Tony McNamee just have fouled him. A wee bit soft there, but it'll be an opportunity for Treaty again to get this ball into the box.
Yes, that young man Lennon again. You know, he's put in an amazing shift tonight for his team. Just won another dangerous free for Treaty out on the right hand side there.
Yeah, it's going to be their left back and captain again, Ludden, who's been busy tonight with throw-ins and free kicks, but he's got a super left foot on him. He's going to whip this in. Certainly danger for the home team here. He's looked to stay in this game. Oh, it's a dangerous ball in. Oh, and a man down in the box there, Rory. Is it O'Riordan maybe, is it? Looks like he's been caught as he attacked that near post. A very dangerous ball in there, wasn't it?
It was a great ball in from the left-hand side there. I'm not sure who it is on the ground. I can't just see.
It's O'Riordan, I think, number 2.
Yeah, O'Riordan. I think the Harps man just got to the ball before made a vital interception because just needed a little touch, and Harps could have been 2 down.
Yeah, so indeed, Enda Kern is going to make way. Obviously 2 games last weekend, and he's worked hard up front, so it's going to be success. Edegun, who is going to come on. And they're going to make a double substitution here because number 8, Dean O'Shea, is going to come on as well. And I think the goal scorer, Dean George, is the one who's going to make way as well. So fresh legs here for Treaty as well, Rory, as they try and hold on to this lead as the rain is not hesitating to come down here at the moment.
Yeah, it just puts me back in mind of the last 2 games, home games here against Cove and Galway. Very wet nights as well. It just always seems to rain just on a Friday night up here at the moment. But hopefully it's a good omen for Harps to get back into this game.
Yeah. So it'll be the left back. Ludden again is going to look to go up this line and get his team further up the pitch. Head by McNamee is success. Edegun looks to get on it. It's a good ball out wide here to Lena, who's drifted inside. He looked for the switch to the far side. That's the substitute that gets on it, Dean O'Shea. And he's found Ludden, who's drilled one in low and hard, but it's well defended by Scott Warra. Ryan Rooney clears the ball. But that man Devitt's in the right place again as he clears up, and Aaron McLaughlin gets on it. David hooks it forward. Just a wee bit scrappy at the moment. And BG Banda just have come in late there. It's a wee bit softer, right? You need to be a bit more patient. It was a Reardon, I think.
I didn't see too much in that from BJ now. Soft enough free, I think.
Yeah. Reardon certainly got there first and went down. But experience maybe as he knocks the ball into the far side here. It's a good header by Ryan Rennie, but Sean Donald gets onto it. Good pressure by the wee man up front, and he's won a side of free kick. Looks to get on with. Yeah, Rennie will put over the far side here as they look to build again. They haven't really got Ryan Flood going this left side yet, apart from that one good ball in the box that nearly got a goal for Harps. No doubt Trudy have done their homework as well. McNamee finds Scott Warra. Harps of men at the edge of the box. 5 or 6 up for this attack. They're going to put it in, are they? No, they're going to build up patiently again as McNamee, a nice turn into the middle. He drives the team forward, looks for Flood. It's a good opportunity for Flood to get his man. He's got round him. And he drills one in the box, so it's a good header by O'Riordan. Ryan Rennie finds Scott Warra. He dinks one over the top. Ryan Rennie will chase this down. He's beat his man very well. Oh, he's been pulled, definitely. And the referee will go over. I think O'Riordan's, or it's not O'Riordan this time, it's the driving rain here. It's hard to see.
Just another example of Ryan Flood's, his ability down this left-hand side. Harps would need to utilise that more, and as we go into the last 15, 17 minutes or so.
Yeah, it was the captain there, Ludden, who picked up that yellow card just as they pulled Ryan Rennie back. So There's a decent chance for Harps. It's almost like a corner for them at far side to whip one into the box here. They look to attack it. Of course, a bit more aerial threat with Hutchison in there at the moment. It's gone deep in there as Hutchison gets up for it. That's a good header in. Oh, it's cleared off the line again by Trudy. Super defend again, you've got to say. And Harps come a wee bit closer. McCallion's just forced that a wee bit. O'Donnell looks to keep it in, but no, he can't. He was very unlucky there, but super bit of defending again by Trudy as they cleared that off the line. Rory, there's two defenders in there.
Yeah, once again, this Treaty defence, they're holding firm. That's the second. It looked like a certain goal cleared off the line once again. Harps can consider themselves unlucky now not to get one of those. But, great defend again, and it has to be said by the Treaty defence. Yeah,
it was Scott Ward got the head on. It came off the keeper just and hooked off the line by Treaty. Number 8 O'Shea gets on it. Lawton who pings one into the corner. But Eddingham won't get on to that. A wee bit of a lull here at Finn Park as the home team wondering will they get back into it. There's a wee unforced error there by Rooney. As they've given away a cheap throw in that far corner again, and no doubt Lawton will launch this one into the box again.
Yeah, Treaty will be content to be up this end of the pitch at this stage of the game.
Yeah, but maybe no Harps have a wee bit of space to work into. If they're up this end, as I'm talking about here, they get to O'Donnell away here, a wee bit of space ahead of him, but it's well defended by Talon. It's a good tackle, and Ryan Flood does well. He thrusts one into BJ Banda. He's taking it down very well, but just his feet just gives way on the slippery surface. And Mackinson gets on this one. He's under pressure from Edegan, but finds Flood. And it goes back to McCallion. Well, one sure thing about Dave Rogers' team is they won't give up. The ghost here, they go in search of this equaliser. Plenty of time on the clock. Right. Again, it's a long ball forward, but be more activity on the Harps bench, Rory. I think it's going to be Ellis Farrer's going to come on, is it?
Yeah, just see him taking some instructions there from Darren Murphy down on the bench, and Dave talking to him here. So
maybe one of the centre halves is struggling there, maybe. Ellis Farrer had a very good start to his career here at Finn Park. Was certainly one of the most consistent players here, so good to see him get back into the team again. Young lad, well capable. It's a flick on by BG Banda to that lively Aaron McLaughlin, who's turned his man. And looks to go after it again. It shows that burst of speed. There's a throw in to Harps down that far corner. There's the right back of the Town's gone down here with a bit of cramp. So, a few substitutions. It's Mackinson is going to make way, is it? No. So, 26, Darren Nwankwo is on for Trudy. And is it young Lennon's going to come off here, Rory? He's had a fine game out in the right wing. He can be happy with his shift here tonight at Finn Park.
Yeah, listen, a super game from young Lennon. You know, he's I think it's only his fourth game for Limerick tonight, and you know, definitely I'm sure he's going to fast become a fan's favourite if he keeps playing like that. Super performance from him. Ellis Farrer now coming on for Matty Mackinson. I thought Ellis had a fantastic first quarter of the season. Really probably our most consistent defender in the first part of the season. Picked up a really, really bad hamstring injury, but it's good to see him back. And
also number 16, William arm shot is replacing Talon. Right back. It's a ball into the box. There's a wee flick on. Ryan Flood dinks it back in again, but it comes to Ryan Rooney. It's well blocked. Sean Donald at the edge of the box. Floody picks it up. Can he force it out wide here to Ryan Flood, who drives it in? Oh, it's it Devitt, that man again in the right place, and he certainly felt that one there. He's been near the pick of the bunch for Treaty tonight with his positional play, Rory. He's been very effective in there.
Actually, I think it might have been Mark Walsh there, just Paddy coming in with the last ditch tackle.
Well, he's been fairly decent too, in fairness.
Absolutely. Both himself and David have been excellent tonight.
Super block. There's Harps of numbers in the box. That's in again. It's well cleared. Chance to break here. Flood will have to chase this one back as Christopher chases him up. Rory Kelly takes under control. Finds Ryan Rooney as Treaty get their team up the pitch. That's a good play by Treaty. They're working their socks off here at Fun Park to get a result tonight as Kelly goes long over to this far side, but that's going to be a throw into Treaty. It was a great block there by Walsh. Ryan Flood was right on there, wasn't he? And he just threw himself at it, as all good defenders do.
Yeah, listen, we've seen it happening here right across. Missing Ryan Flood just winding up to let one go. Fantastic block by the Treaty defender. They're working so hard there tonight. Yeah,
Erdogan's got a chance to get in here. There's men in the box too. It's a super tackle. It's going to be a goal kick. Yeah, the referee agrees. So it was a great tackle by Dahi McCallion. He just timed it to perfection there.
Yeah, it had to be timed to perfection from Dahi. It was a dangerous moment again from the Treaty sub, but Dahi was well able for it.
Well, we said it would be a feature this second half. Harps trying to build up and Treaty on their counter-attack, and it's definitely going to be like that for the last 10 minutes too, you feel, as the home team look to go through here. And it's cleared by O'Riordan. McNamee wins the header. Hutchison looks to get in on it, but it's dinged forward by Barry, but it's a throw in this far corner. As Ferrer gets it back to the keeper, Rory Kelly. He'll go across the far side to Scott Ora. Ryan Rooney gets on it. He finds, it's just a wee bit overplayed. McNamee couldn't get on it, but it's been wasted by Treaty. A good chance. The Huddles on the break there again, but they've wasted it, and it's a chance for Harps to build up on this left hand side. His footy slips, but he gets a wee touch on Aaron McLaughlin to show his pace here as it goes at the defenders. Super play by young McLaughlin. Grip ball in. And just a wee deflection for the defender, took it away, but nice play there by young McLaughlin, showing what he's all about. It's a good tackle by Scott Ora. It's a good play by the substitute. Armshaw, is it? As he takes on players after player, but Aaron McLaughlin's done well as he check back. Good play from young Aaron McLaughlin, 17 years old, up in the box, a minute ago attacking and back there defending literally 30 seconds later.
Yeah, it's a nice cameo from Aaron there. That young lad gets the ball out from under his feet, he'll terrorise any defence, but he's showing good discipline there, working hard back into the left back slot.
Screen the throw up into the box. Success gets a good turn. It was a decent effort there. It's not even going to go for a goal kick, is it? It's a throw in. It was a sharp turn there, Rory, and a wee half chance just to get a shot on target.
Yeah, he's a big, strong boy, Edwin. He's got 3 goals already this season. Showed good strength there to get a shot away, but dragged it well wide, thankfully.
Yeah, so Ferrer will pick this up. So he slots into that Harps back 3. McNamee will find Scott Wara. He switches this over to Ryan Flood as looks to attack this left hand side. He cuts inside. McNamee picks it up. Patient build up this time by Harps. Ryan Rooney on the far side looks for the nutmeg, but it's well defended by O'Shea, who gets the deflection by Rooney. He gets on it again, Rooney. Goes back to McNamee, who finds Ryan Flood in a bit of space here. No doubt he'll attack this space on the far side. He cuts inside nicely. Still on it. He's looking to hit one. Oh! The keeper did well to get two hands on that, and he scrambled back, and it was a good strike by Ryan Flood. Much better from the home team there as it built up, and Ryan Flood, a good effort there, Rory.
Yeah, Ryan just dropped deep into the middle of the park there to pick that ball up, and he was trying to work space to get the shot away. Turned once, turned twice, unleashed a rasping shot. The keeper did really, really well to parry it. I thought for one stage it was going to drop over his head and into the back of the net, but it didn't. Now the corner here for Harps.
Flood whips that into O'Donnell. Oh, he's missed the header. Oh, it came at him so quickly, he didn't realise it was coming. I think he just couldn't get the head on it. That was a super chance there for him to get the equaliser. Super ball into the box by Flood again.
Oh, great corner in from Ryan Flood. It's a feature of tonight's game again, like it was last week in against Galway. I thought Sean O'Donnell just got into the perfect position. He just needed to guide the header down like he did last week against Galway as well. And I was sure that Harps were going to go 1-1 up there, or 1-1, but it just wasn't to be.
Yeah, it was a great chance as Hutchison wins that header. And no doubt Harps aren't finished yet. As Trinity are working extra hard. Banda gets the ball. It's a good ball to O'Donnell. He's onside. He's got one man to beat. Yeah, gives it to Floddy, who whips it in. And that's well defended by the sub there. O'Donnell can't take it under control. Shall release that ball. Is well held up by Endogun, who gets it. He's looked to play into this corner. He shows his strength. McCann will stand him up. He shows him. It's good play by Endogun. It's gone into the box, but Elsfire gets that ball. Clears his line, but it's done well. Number 26. Might go for Trudy since he's come in. It's a good play in the far side. It's a good ball. Oh, Diane McCann, he's done well to divert that to the far side, but again it's the sub who's done well since he's come on. Number 16, William Armshot. He's a lively wee character, Rory. Good skill, good feet.
Yeah, it seems to be a bit of a like for like there up that right hand side. Armshaw's come on, and again he's shown he's dangerous. I have to say, fantastic play there by Success Edogon. He was surrounded by three Harps men there. He worked it himself the whole way up the right hand side. Got a dangerous ball in. Yeah,
so of course, today you'd imagine no hurry to get on with this as they've taken the short corner. McNamee's done well to win a goal kick for his team there. A bit of experience for you. And Kelly goes out wide here to Ryan Rooney, the captain, looking to drive his team on here. He's looking forward, but there aren't many options. He goes back inside to young Aaron McLaughlin. Works the ball out the far side here. Aaron takes off up this wing looking for the return. He's going to get it. Oh, he takes it under control superbly. It's a good ball into the box. Ryan Flood has a chance here. Oh, he's gone for the glory there, and probably the wrong decision, Rory.
It looked a wee bit like he was caught between between crossing a shot, and he just did neither at the end up. He just leaned back on the ball, went over the bar. Good work from young Aaron there in the middle of the park, and then he got the return ball there as well. Good ball into the box, but it just hasn't happened for Harps tonight.
Yeah, definitely a case of what if tonight. As Trudy are working extra hard to hold on to these 3 points, and just like to see a bit more patience there. You can't blame Flood for having a go. He's certainly got a great left foot, but if you're going to shoot from there, you want to try and hit the target at least, and maybe force the keeper to spill one or parry one to one of the oncoming forwards, but not to be. So as we're into the 89th minute, we're just
I think the ball was a wee bit slow there to come back from the Limerick fans on the far side.
so try and look for Success. Oregon again up this far corner. He's done well to hold up again. He gets a throw in for his team. So another substitution by looks of here for Trudy as number 20. 1. It's going to be Colin Conroy is going to come on for number 11, is it? Stephen Christopher. He's going off the far side. No doubt the referee told him to take the long walk. He's been very impressive, Christopher, and instrumental in that goal for Treaty tonight as he broke from his own half into the heart of the Harps defence and set up George for that goal. He's had a good shift.
Yeah, there's been a number of good performances for that Treaty side tonight, and certainly young Stephen Christopher can be happy with his night's work and his part he played in the goal, as you say.
So it's cleared up blind by Renee. It's a free header for Walsh. Luigi Banda goes down. Like to see him up on the box. There's 4 minutes of injury time here at Fun Park. So hope maybe a chance for the home team to create one more good chance here to force the equaliser. Certainly, with games running out, they certainly would need to keep in touch. So trying to get into those playoff spots. We'll put a major dent in that tonight as Farrar puts in a super ball into the box. It's well contested by O'Donnell, but the referees adjudged as a foul. Looked like both players going for the ball there. It was a brave header by the defender. Wankwu, who's got it. He's got up again and got on with it as the rain teams down here again in Fun Park. And make it about 3 minutes to go here, Rory. Can you see them getting another chance here?
Well, listen, there has been it's been a feature of our season this year is getting late goals. So let's hope we can get another chance.
Scott Warren wins the header, but it's the sub Conroy who helps it on. But yeah, Trudy just an Earl do at this stage of the game. They clear their lines again. They've certainly defended very well here tonight. So Hutchinson, Scott Warren gets it out here to Ryan Rennie. His players in the box here if he can get his head up. McNamee. He'll try and look for good cuts inside as the defender slips. Now they've got Floody on it on this left side. It's a decent ball to the back post. Oh, it looked like it was Ryan Rennie was coming in that or Hutchison coming in that, but just couldn't get a foot on it. As Hutchison got a goal kick here as we get about 2 minutes to go here.
Yeah, good ball then again from Ryan Flood. Max Hutchinson, I thought he was going to get on the end of it there in the back post, coming in onto it quite late. Treaty goalkeeper here taking his time for sure with the goal kick. Yeah,
no Patrick Dixie-Fair available for Harps tonight. Would have been a good option. He had a starter off the bench, but at this stage, Harps looking to get one very late in the day here. It's Aaron McLaughlin. It goes through his legs, and O'Riordan looks to play it off O'Donnell as a tackle. Oh, he shows a wee bit of experience again there, O'Riordan, as he makes his clearance, and the referee's going to book O'Donnell this time. I think a wee bit of experience there by O'Riordan. He bought that free kick for sure.
Yeah, you could see the older head involved there with the young fella. Took a lot of pressure off his defence there with that manoeuvre, and again. Treaty will take as long as they can out of this free out.
Yeah, 1 minute left here at Finn Park. Treaty's captain Ludden reminding his team to see it out here. The ball breaks to Harps though to McNamee, who finds Ryan Rennie, who's going to launch one up this corner. Looking for the speedy McLaughlin. Can he get on that second ball? That's cleared. Oh, the referee gives the throw in. No, he's changed his mind. He's given it to Harps. The ball's lashed out of play.
You would have to think this is Harps' last chance here if they can get the ball into the box.
Yeah, as the rain teams down here at Fun Park, the referee's just going to push him back a little bit. Like to see a Harps player get on this to get it into the box. Yeah, it's going to be Dahi McCallion. Can he bring it over this far side? Floody looking to play in this far. It's a good tackle by Armstrong, and it's Late tackle. Is that man O'Riordan's gone down again? I think he was caught that time by Farrar, but his team over congratulating them. They're certainly looking to see it out here. Lost their last 3 league games, Rory, but they've certainly worked hard for the 3 points here tonight.
And listen, you have to say, they're good value for it. Really, really strong and resolute at the back. And, they caused Harps no amount of trouble in the first half. And the second half, they got that goal early in the second half. And, to be fair to them, they've really controlled the game quite well for most of the second half. Harps have had 2 cleared off the line up there at the town end. But, this is a really spirited performance by Treaty. They're just not in a good run. But, there's definitely good team spirit in that team. You just see there the way he celebrated that clearance there by O'Riordan.
Yeah. So just to give you a few full times from around the grounds as it gets a bit of attention there. It's Bray must have got a late equaliser against Cove Ramblers. There's 3-3 it finished. Waterford end up drawing 2-2 with Galway. Wexford beat Kerry 3-2. And Fun Harps currently 1-0 down to Treaty. As that will push Treaty above Fun Harps and the league as the referee blows the final whistle here at Fun Park. It's disappointment for the home team as they suffer a 1-0 defeat after being on a decent enough run there, but maybe a bit of a hangover from last Monday after a great performance here last Friday against Galway. The fans here were hoping to see more of the same tonight, but played well in certain patches, Rory, but you have to give credit. You said there's a couple of cleared off the line in the second half here, but you have to give credit to the away team. They played some good football at times and they managed the game very well in that second half.
Listen, it was just a very, very good away performance by Treaty. Very tight at the back, give nothing away, very, very spirited. Got the goal at a really good time. Caught Harps cold, really, at the start of the second half. And, Harps just tried hard. A couple of chances cleared off the line, but, they just, I suppose, didn't have the luck on the night as well. But, yeah, disappointing those 2 defeats now on the spin, coming on the back of a five game unbeaten run. So just struggling for the consistency, the second half of the season. The playoffs are by no means out of reach, but Harps, they're going to have to lift themselves. They've a couple of winnable games coming up as well in the cup and in the league, so they need to bounce back from this, get back on it again, and just play like we know that they can. Yeah,
certainly is. Treaty just going to 8th place on the table as Harps drop to 9th, a point behind them. And then Longford on 31 points, Bray on 32 points, and Wexford holding that golden position at the moment, I suppose 5th place, 35 points. So not a million miles away for them teams chasing them from Harps up. And certainly, I think maybe most teams have about 9 games left to play or something like that. So definitely all to play for, but Harps will turn their attention to the Cup next weekend as they welcome Scarystown here. So thanks for joining us here on LOI TV.